I've been living and loving, paying the bills, keeping things real, man, you know the deal. But when it's time for me to unwind, I gotta go someplace where the sun can shine. And there ain't no better place than out in the country. There's gold in them hills and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see, you can't believe how the color of gold makes you lose control. Well, there's gold in them hills and I've got the feet.
Hey, welcome to Gold Fever Adventures. I'm Jack Tucker. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. And actually, I'm in the Harquahala Mountains. The old famous town, the Harquahala Ghost Town, is just over there, not that far away. There's not much left of the town, a few buildings, but it's private property and they're commercially mining it right now. I did a video of that a while back. Quite the operation of that, of big, large-scale mining. But anyways, I'm out here on a private mining claim. I'm going to be doing a little bit of metal detecting today. I've got the GPX 6000. There's been some nuggets found out in this area before. And that's what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to walk around. I'll spend a little bit of time out here, do a little bit of detecting. I also brought the Gold Monster and the Gold Bug 2 with me. And maybe we'll get to those a little bit later too. But it's only... it's just after 6 o'clock in the morning. The sun hasn't even come up yet. It's light enough on the ground that I can start to swing the detector and see what I'm doing. But so that's what I'm going to do today, is just see if I can find me some gold, or what the hell out here anyways, you know. But I want to thank you guys coming along and sharing on these adventures, and let's just go see if we can find us a piece of gold. And thanks for coming along, guys. Okay, I'm going to be using the 17-inch mono coil on this here. But to set this up, go ahead and turn it on. Let it do its thing. Hold it about 4 inches off the ground. Takes about 6 seconds. And it's done. Now, I'm going to be hunting in automatic mode. You see how that's unstable? Go ahead and push your noise cancellation button right there. Move that on the ground. That takes about 6 seconds. And that should quiet the machine down. You may have to push that a few times as you're out about hunting. On the back, you've got a ground balance. Go ahead and squeeze that button. Pump that up and down about 10 times or so. Do that about 10 seconds. And that'll quiet it down. Like I say, several times you may have to hit that noise cancellation button to get that thing to quiet down. As you kind of change grounds and the mineralization in the ground changes, you'll have to re-cancel that there. But anyways, ready to go. So let's go see what we can find. I'm going to be hunting in some of these little washes right here. There's a lot of old tailings of mining operations, large-scale mining. Once upon a time, there's probably miners camped all over out here. So I'm sure we could get in a little bit of trash. There's also a lot of good old, big old mines all over up here on the hillsides. Well, first target I found, piece of lead. That was a loud target. It was down about 4 inches. Look how reddish this dirt looks. Really, really red. Look, that's going to be a gorgeous sunrise. This here's just like an old-timer's scrape dig. Maybe he was working in this here. I don't see any evidence of dry wash tailings or anything, but see, they just scraped all of this up here. Whether they were looking for something underneath the ground here or not. You see it's kind of bedrock. Maybe there was a quartz vein here that they were looking at. See, there's an old clay marker. Stacked up rocks right there. There's a little bit of tailings, probably dry wash tailings. Not much evidence of dry wash tailings or anything, so I think that they probably just scraped up the ground, didn't do nothing with it. Seeing what was underneath it, maybe. Yeah, there's a target, another piece of lead. It's been in the ground for a while. These are always good areas to detect them in this wash right here. There's a bedrock right there. Bedrock right here. It's all bedrock. Oh, look at that big old quartz blowout right there. Right here. It's all just kind of bedrock right through here. All bedrock. Yeah, I got me a little signal right there. Let's go ahead and dig that up right there. See if it's surface trash or not. No, I think I moved it. Well, let me dig this up. Yep, already out of the hole. It's already out of the hole. Okay, it's in the screw. Looks like a little rock. A little piece of lead, maybe? I don't know. Huh. Piece of rock. Piece of lead. What is it? I don't know. Have to further investigate that, I guess, huh? That's a famous mine up there on that hill. There's metal doors. You can't see them. You can barely see the metal doors right there. Right there. Anyway, there's metal doors on there. Used to could be able to walk in there. It's full of water, but those doors have been put on there. There's a road you can drive up there and check things out. You can go all the way down over there, check things out. The old town over there. There's a little cemetery over there. They're doing mining over there, so that's private. There's some more shafts and mines on the back side of this hill right here. And going up in the draw, there's all types of mines up in there. It's a cool area to explore. A lot of trails for ATVs all through here. It's a cool little area. These things right here that you see all over out in the deserts, these are called trumpet plants. They get a lot bigger than that too. Sometimes they're green, mostly when you see them though they're dead. But they call that a trumpet. It's a desert trumpet plant. They like to grow in mineralized soil, mineralized ground. And you know gold loves that mineralized ground also. So some people look for them because they think that's a good sign for gold. It can be. You know, over the last few days, this area has had some rain on it. There's still little wet patches around, so you can see the little puddles of rain. But after it rains, it tends to take the static out of the ground and makes the ground not so hot. So metal detectors seem to work a little bit better when the ground's not so hot and gets some of that static out of the ground. So it should be a good day to detect, I would think. Probably every metal detectors in the whole world swung their coil, their detector over all of this quartz right here. See if they can get a signal out of some of this stuff here. Lots of quartz. Look how big that is all over up here. Just blew up out of the ground. Well, there's some dry wash tailings right there. With this machine, I like to hunt with the threshold off. Like if you're up in one of these modes here, you got the threshold. If you push and hold that down, it turns the threshold off. And that way, if you get a signal, you'll just hear the beep rather than the constant tone going off all the time. So I like to hunt with the threshold off. Kind of weird, all this packed up, stacked up right here, came out of that hole right there. Maybe they were just screening it down. They classified it and took buckets of dirt home with them. That's probably what they did. More quartz all through this area though. Look at all the quartz stacked up in here. Huh. But this has been classified. Probably 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch anyways. I took it out of this hole right here. Right in this wash. Tell you one thing in here. Look at all these are big pieces of, you can see them all over here. They look like little raisins. This is all over in here. This is hematite or magnetite, one of the two. Depends if it sticks to a magnet. If it sticks to a magnet, it's magnetite. If it don't, it's hematite. But man, they're all over in here. Look at it all. Look at all these. See all this? You know what this means? Gold. They're everywhere. Gold. It's gold. You see gold attached to this. You know, black sands, as it travels down the wash, it just gets beat up and gets finer and finer and finer. Same with your black sands. Further it travels down, it's just getting beat up too. So, chunky black sands, chunky gold. Yeah, there's a lot of bedrocking through here also. Well, there's the rocks. So, these are hematites. This is magnetite. That one sticks pretty good. Some people think these might be meteorites. Just a piece of magnetite. Got me another little signal right there. Another one of them little black rocks. I don't know if there's gold in there or not. But that was sounding off on the detector, so it's a keeper. A keeper for further investigation. There's a real faint signal right here. Already scraped off the surface. Still there. Let's try to retrieve that, see what that is. It's under the hole. In the scoop. It's a little piece of gold. It's a little piece of gold. Oh. A little piece of gold. Just a little piece of gold. But it's gold. It's gold. I'll take it. Well, the sun is up on the mountains over there. It hasn't come up on me yet. All right, I got another target right here. I've already cleared off the surface. It's louder. Let's retrieve it. Well, I think the sun is going about ready to come up over that mountain, so I think I'm going to slowly start heading on back to the truck. I may have moved it. Yep. It's right there someplace. It's in the scoop. I think it's just a piece of lead. I think it's just a piece of lead. Just a little piece of lead. All right, made it back to the truck. Now we're just going to do a little bit of an experiment. How's that? We got a few detectors here. There's the Fisher Gold Bug Pro, the Gold Monster, the 6000, and the Gold Bug 2. Got me a little hole. It's about 6 inches down. That little piece of gold I found, I'm going to keep it in here just so it doesn't get lost. I'm going to drop it in there. We'll start with the MyLab 6000. I'll leave threshold on so you can hear it. With this bigger coral, it's better for depth rather than surface. I don't know if that's picking that up or not. Let me put that into full auto mode. Okay, try that again. See, I don't hear nothing. I don't hear nothing. Okay, turn that one off. Okay, the Gold Monster. The Gold Monster is an excellent machine. Turn that on. And the way I like to hunt with this is I turn that all the way up till the black dot appears, and then back it off till the black dot disappears. Okay, we don't want to discriminate. Let's turn the speaker up on that one. Let's go over this again. Here. Okay, surface level. It's starting to pick that up at the surface. I think that's picking that up. Oh, I must have a target in here too. One thing about the VLF, they're going to pick up hot rocks. And that's probably a hot rock right there that's picking up. Yeah. Okay, the piece of gold at surface level. I think that's barely picking that up. Okay, shut that off. Okay, using the Gold Bug 2, let's turn that on. Put your sensitivity, let's put the sensitivity to about 7. Put that to about 7. We're going to put it in normal. We're going to put it in audio boost. Normal there. Your threshold's on the back of this machine. Turn that till you can hear it. Ground balance. Seems to be ground balanced already, okay? Let's see. Turn that up. Turn that down. Okay, the Gold Bug 2, turn that on. I'm going to turn that all the way up. The threshold is on the back side. That sounds about right. This is in normal mode. Iron discrimination. I'm going to leave that in normal for now. Okay, let me turn my threshold up maybe just a tad. Ground balance is right here. You can fine ground balance this right in, so you can ground balance out a lot of stuff. Okay, it's ground balanced. think that's probably about the same. Doesn't pick up the hot rocks quite as bad, but they're there. Ground level. It's about the same. If you put that in audio boost, you can start to hear that. Low mineralization soil. Okay, you can pick that up there. You can hear that now. One thing about the Gold Bug too, you got more functions on here that you can fine tune and play with. This also runs at 71 kilohertz, so it's way up there for that gold there. Let me shut that one off now. Okay, let's go with this Gold Bug Pro. The on-off's at the back. Okay, let's do this thing there. It's in all metal mode. This is your settings. You can run through the settings there. Foil, whatever you want there, okay? I don't need to do nothing. I'm just gonna leave it there, turn on and go. I'm not sure if that's getting anything or not. I don't think it's getting anything. No, I don't think this one's picking anything up at all. Even playing with some of the settings. This one I think is around 19 kilohertz, I think. Okay, shut this one off. Okay, now I'm just going to test these here, just sitting directly on the ground. So again, we turn this one on. Okay, so this is just sitting right there on the ground. Okay. I don't hear nothing with the Gold Bug Pro. Like I say, I didn't play with none of the settings, but I don't hear anything with it. Okay, the Gold Bug 2. I'll pick that up, no problems. From probably about 4 inches away. Okay. Okay, the Gold Monster. No problems. About the same, about 4 inches maybe. Maybe a little bit closer, not by much though. It doesn't start to show you your reading in the gold range until you're about 2 inches away. Okay. Okay, now the 6000 with this 17-inch coil on here. Okay. It picks that up. It's not Not a screamer like the other one is, but this is a big coil. The bigger the coil, you start to lose your... Out of curiosity, I just want to show you something. I put on the back the 11-inch coil on the 6000. Let that do that thing here. Okay, I'm in fully auto mode. I put that piece of gold back in the hole. I'm not quite sure. I don't think it's picking it up. Let me put it up on the surface ground here. See, that picks this up now. Picks that up a lot better. How would you like to go metal detect with something like this? Here's a dip needle. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these before, but this thing works like this here. You open this up, and it's like a compass. And you walk along the ground, and when it hits something magnetic, it points down. Pretty cool, huh? Call that a dip needle. Yeah. Works on magnetics. Maybe you could find gold deposits with it, or black sand. You know, you're walking up and down a wash, and when you come to an area that's heavily black sand, the sucker will point down. But imagine the old timers had to use these here to help them out, to mine with them. Miners used them. They're cool miner stuff, yeah. Well, I just wanted to come out here and kind of do me a quick little hunt in this area before the sun came up or got too warm. It's not going to be warm today. It's going to be a cool, nice little day. But anyways, found me a little piece of gold and found me a couple things that I wasn't quite sure about if that's gold or not. But I did want to try the difference between that 17-inch monocoil and the 11-inch on that 6000. And I think the 17-inch, it's made for deeper targets, but it doesn't get that shallow stuff. You lose sensitivity. So I think all in all, hunting, you're better off with the 11-inch and use that 17-inch when you know you're in an area that's some deep gold. Deep gold. Stay with the 11-inch. I think you'll be better off. Anyways, I'm going to head back to the campground. But I sure appreciate you guys coming along and sharing on these adventures. And hey, yeah, we got us a little piece of gold today, so that's cool. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for coming along, sharing, and all my subscribers and Patreons and channel supporters. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope I maybe entertain you a little bit. I hope I can maybe teach you something along the way. That's what it's all about. Leave me comments, anything you might like to see or anything. Anyways, thanks for coming along. You guys all be safe out there. And until our paths cross again, see you guys out in the gold field. Take care. And hey, thanks for watching.
Whoa! I've been living and loving, paying the bills, keeping things real, man, you know the deal. But when it's time for me to unwind, I gotta go someplace where the sun can shine. And there ain't no better place than out in the country. There's gold in them hills and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see. You can't believe how the color of gold makes you lose control. Well, there's gold in them hills and I've got the fever. And there ain't no other place that I'd rather be. Enjoy hanging out, and the kids are knee deep in the sand by the creek. Yeah, we're chasing the dog, let's put another log on the fire. There's times like these that make it all worth the while to me.